Hello everybody, welcome back to Strategic Command, Paradox Gamer playing. And we are about to, let's get the supply situation down here. We have supply 2 from Londonderry. That means the headquarters can supply 4. Next turn Londonderry will become supply 3. I think that's still supply 4, or is it 6 for the headquarters? I'm not quite sure, but in any case these will be supply 3 for this turn. Readiness and morale is a bit low. Let's come over here and start working on Belfast. And then work the headquarters over here. So I think we need to check the Belfast Harbour. It needs to be 0. I can't see that right now. We have the Navy up here from before. Send the cruiser down. Supply is 1 actually. Can we get the battle cruiser as well? Yeah. Oh, still says supply 1 though. Supply 1. Belfast is supply 1. And the garrison is supply 1. So I'm not sure supply 1 if they can go back to 5. But in any case, I'm gonna take out the fighters at some point, then move these guys up, and then we should be able to take Belfast. Would have been faster with the motorized, but I'm gonna send them out. Alright, let's see if there are more Soviet ships. Just follow the line up. Nothing there. This one is supposed to go back to resupply. There. Then we have the main fleet situated around the Scilly Isles. I think that's where we want to put them. Or should we hunt down the submarine? How far are we with the research? Anti-submarine is only 26%. Oh, hang on. Infantry is going to come out soon. Infantry level 3. So that's a lot of upgrades. I think I will postpone my purchase of the other carrier then and spend the points on my infantry instead. Alright, let's get the Bismarck down here for repairs and just put the fleet around the Scillies. Where's the rest of my ships? I have 3 up here. 6. Do I only have 8 surface ships? I guess so. Okay, so this guy is in supply 9. Let's go here. We also have this one, supply 10. Come down this way. Nothing to see. The Italians are supply 5. They're heading back to port. And then we have 3 more subs. 1 going down here. Do I have 1 down here? Yes. Right. We actually have these. We have these ports, don't we? Well, maybe not these. Nothing to see. Let's go over here. We'll have. This is what does it say? British imports from South America. We could try and disrupt those. Send these guys out. There's a sub here at supply 7. It can just stay for 1 turn in port. Get back to full supply. This one was guarding a submarine in here, but I can't see it. I don't know what happened with that. It might still be there and I just can't see it. I can see this one though. Okay, where do we want the last armor? Let me just get an overview here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 armor up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with these two in the south. I think we need it in the north. So I'm gonna just put it on a boat. And since we can see this one, I can avoid it. Yeah, we'll upgrade it when it arrives. Ah, shoot! I can't get that far. I have to land. I might as well just operate him then. Where can I land here? Yes. We'll operate him from there next turn. I don't want to spend points on getting him back into a transport again. I might as well just operate. Alright, so that was that. That was Northern Ireland and the Navy. Going into the Med, we have Malta. The Malta situation. So we can see the Valletta Fort is supplier 1 and the Malta Force is entrenchment level 2. So if I beat it up twice, it should go down to 0. These guys need to replenish. Entrenchment level 1. Let's just bomb it with the battleship. And then the Italians should take it down to 0 entrenchment now. And then we'll just rotate with the guys in Syracuse. We can get these guys down to participate as well. The paratroopers are heading for Crete. I think they'll just get on some boats. And then they can drop from Greece and drop from here. We do have to beat up the port. Do I have a supply, a 10 strength battleship anywhere? Why do I have a battleship all the way up here? Oh, that was the Roma. Get it down here. And we have a 9. Let's go over here. Bomb the port. Damage evaded. Nice. Why can't I see it? Okay. Right. Submarines. Doesn't matter. We have 117 Italian points. I need to spend some points getting another assault on Malta, and then we have to transport these guys across. How much does that cost? 32 for this one. So do we have enough to operate this one now? How much would that cost? This one can actually upgrade as well. Now let's get it operated first. That's 54. That's most of my points. To get it up here to the rest of the units. And then we have 31. Let me just see, how much would this one cost? 26. Alright, so we'll just move these by hand. And then ferry the last unit across by boat. Land him in Athens. As we have all the Italians back at the mainland, I need to operate them up to where it matters, which is the Eastern Front. It's way too many units for just one headquarter, but we do have one more in the works. Let's see, production for Italy. October 42. It'll be a few months before it arrives. They will be fully ready and operational for the 43 campaign, so I'd have 3 Italian armies on the Eastern Front at that point. Right, so much for the Italians. Let's head down here and get the supply situation gawked. So our Ruba is now supply 3, and it will go up to supply 4 next turn. So 4, 3, 2, 1 will have supply all the way to here. That means we can easily get the headquarter up here and still be in supply, and in turn that will gain supply to the other units. So we'll do it like this. 4, 3, 2, so the headquarter will be in supply 2, and then it will supply 5 on its own. So 4, 3, 2, 1 will have supply all the way to Ramadi. Next turn. Aircraft will just stay here one more turn. We know there are British aircraft over here, and there's really no need to engage them in the air because we will just take them out on the ground anyway, or they will fly away. I need a battleship for Cyprus as well, so we have a few over here. We can put another one over there. One loss. Okay, supply down to 1. And send this one towards Crete. Alright, let's head to the Eastern Front. Alright, so we have these 2 armor over here, which we want to operate over here. They are at level 3. So let's see where we can get them. We can also force march all the way to Cluj, but I think I'd rather operate them for the 46 points all the way over here, which will be their staging area. Also the SS for another 50. Go there. Now let's zoom in on that. The Italians will just move up, as we can do that after. This guy should be out of supply. Yeah, supply 0. Entrenchment level what? 1. Static attack, and then move up. Move over there. Move up there. No sign. This is a fighter, right? Yeah. Yeah, the SS, the submarine. Sorry. Let's start by replenishing it up to 10. Naval bombers. Put them in Odessa. No sign of... Yeah, there's a submarine there, but I don't see the battleship anywhere. Alright, the Bulgarians. They're just forming a line here. That's pretty much what they'll do. Let's bring the Romanian headquarters forward. No, bring the cavalry down. Welcome back. I should really get a dedicated headquarters for these. I will need to buy one. Where else do I have one? In Northern Ireland, which will be done soon, and we can ship that over. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Until then, Let's bump. Can we get this one now? Yeah. So let's bump Stanislav over here. Alright, so take out Colombia. And Stanislav. And that means this guy will be out of supply. This is a guards unit, so it's pretty tough. But without supplies, it's not much worth. Alright. Do we want to even attack it now? Maybe some movement and attacks. So let's start over here. This pocket, they should be out of supply as well. So the Romanians here will just start to work their way in. Shattering the 26 Rifle Corps. Should we transfer this one? Maybe even both of them. Attach this one and this one. Yeah, that's fine. And then this one will have... Yeah, it currently takes the aircraft into consideration, but we have the armor coming up next turn. Okay, so I cannot upgrade any of these, but I can upgrade these two, so I will do that for this turn. Level 3 for 30 points each, and that's pretty much their turn. Come up there, come up there. Leave those guys in the marshes and move over here. Get the headquarters closer. Then these guys will move and shoot. Or replenish. I guess we can put this one over here, take a shot. Take a shot and then move. Take a shot and then move. Move, take a shot and move again. Move in, take a shot and stay. Take a shot with these guys and then one of the Italians can finish the job. Boom. Nice. Nice work. Get the Hungarians down this way. This one will stay. Get the headquarters over here. Move the Italians up. It's gonna be very crowded. Unless I assign these Italians for the Pripyat marshes. I want somebody moving through the Pripyat. Let's use the Italians for that. So just move up in that general direction. Go. That takes us over here. We want to get around Sidomir. These guys should not be a problem. But I need some guys to hold the lines as well. I think this one is going to stay put and replenish, because strength level 6 is not really... It can only go to 8 though. Why don't we just stay here and take out these guys then? Be done with it. Stay in Vanitsa. I want the headquarters over here. Then we got these guys. Now, these guys will start moving around. Sidomir. So come up here. Take a shot there. And another one. Get the next guy. Take a shot. Take a shot. And can we then get in with this one? No. We can't. So we're just moving up to here. And here. Now this is a little bit dangerous because the headquarters is exposed. We can move the Romanians up a little bit. The headquarters are at level 2, so they can defend themselves if need be. Then we have these two. It could be assigned to just take out this one, but I think the Romanians will do it next turn. So let's instead move up behind these guys. And bring the headquarters up here. We can even take the Bulgarians in there. And then we have the Italians that we are moving up. They now have a headquarters available, or next turn at least. Tenth Army, and we also have First Army, another one in production. That pretty much leaves it at that. Down here, this one does have a strike, but I don't think I'm going to take that shot. This one hasn't moved. It belongs to this headquarters. No. Oh, this headquarters, yeah. Move up. So we see this one is down to 6. So maybe... Oh, it has moved, but hasn't taken a shot. Otherwise I would have moved it over here. Not now. Can move up a little bit here. Okay. I think that's enough micro. Move up to here. The Italians will arrive at Pinsk. That will be their job, to take it and move into the Pripyat. These guys instead will move towards Minsk. So we'll see if we can get around Minsk. By moving, let's see. They are assigned here, they are assigned there. There, perfect. Yeah, okay, just move up here. And these guys will move as far around as they can, which will be to here. We got units in Minsk, of course. Next turn I can surround Baranovichi. And so the main purpose of these guys is to just push up this way. Push up. Push up and push up this way. Get the headquarters closer here. And these guys will just move up here. If I can replenish, no. This one can, let's do it. This this guy back out of the marshes and get the headquarters up here. That takes us to the aircraft. Vilno is the target. Or is it Lipaya? I would like to get the armor up there, but frankly, attach these two. I think it's better to reinforce it first. Then it's ready for action. Strength 9 for this one is fine. Entrenchment level 0, so that at least is something. Just keep it busy, and then next turn we can get the armor up and finish the job. These guys will move over here. So the aircraft will focus on Vilno. Once I get to 7 strength, it's time to build it up again. We also have the Nebeltruppen. Can we assign that? Why not? Oh, it just arrived. Right, next turn. So Vilno is entrenchment level 2. Supply 3. We have these guys at level 3. They should be up to the job. Yeah. Then we can take these guys down, finish it off. Pretty tough guys in there. The point is to take Vilno, rendering the other two out of supply. This one can't upgrade because it's in supply 3. Might as well do some movements then. Take out this guy. Come down here, take a shot there. Move the headquarters a little bit closer. This guy hasn't moved, he can just stay here and take a shot. Actually, move these guys back and finish him off. There we go. And then we can move up a little bit. There. I would like to get these strengthened next turn, so it should not get too far ahead. I guess we can take the headquarters all the way up here. That's a little bit too dangerous. So let's move these guys over here and then bring the headquarters over there. That will still be supply 6 from this one. From this one, yeah. Alright. Supply is very, very important in this game. Keep that in mind. Over here, they shipped one guy in between Riga and Jelgava. So it's not entrenched at this point. But I don't think the infantry is up to the task. I will keep it unentrenched though by moving up and attack it from 3 sides. And then the remaining guys will start moving around. And we'll even bring the headquarters closer. So I think that is it. Maybe get the fighter closer up here, so to protect against the bombers. Move this fighter a little bit closer up here. And also bring the bombers a little bit closer. That's better. Alright. So 960 points left. I'm not gonna do anything with it because infantry level 3 is about to pop, and that's going to take a lot of points to upgrade my infantry to level 3, which would be my priority. Soviet morale is currently at 111, so it's above 100, while the US is down to 97, British all the way down to 61. My morale is 178? No, sorry, 118%. That's what I wanted to say. Italian 123%. On that note, let's hit the button. And see what happens. Allied raiders disrupt the Norway convoys again. And US Marine assault Japanese-held islands of Guadalcanal. German develops infantry level 3, there you go. And I got 1700 points to upgrade with, which should be plenty. Bear in mind, you cannot upgrade units that are next to enemy units or enemy territory, so gotta circle them around a little bit to get them all upgraded. It should not be an aim in itself to upgrade. Stalin issues Order 270 and enlarges the NKVD to impose discipline in the Red Army. Alright. Indians in the Red Sea. Airplanes move away from Northern Ireland, which opens up the attack for Belfast. And once Belfast falls, pretty much over. It does replenish back to 5 in Belfast. Lots of Soviet shipping in front of Kiev. They're using a lot of points in operational movements, which means they will not be able to use those points for research or buying units. Interceptors and escorts, let's see what they will do. I can't see the damage done to either of the airplane units. But my fighter took 1 damage. Malta bombs the Italians. Yeah, so there is a submarine here and it's doing a good job there. Is that the battleship? Yeah. But obviously it won't stay there. Soviet attacks against the Romanians and Germans. Alright, they just shifted their units around. That means the guys in Sidomir are no longer entrenched. So I'll try to push in and actually take the town of Sidomir. That's a bold move. He's gonna be surrounded. Unless he ships somebody up there to block the hole. There's a lot of units down here that can upgrade in the coming turn, which will hinder my offensive movements. I could also argue that I should spend the rest of the summer moving, and then I can upgrade during the winter time. Desertions. Where do they desert to? Swim across? Or how does that work? Yeah, the battleship is now out of sight again. But it doesn't do any damage really, so it's not a problem. But as soon as I get a sight on it, I will bomb it and send my submarines after it. Is that it? Nothing seen in the Atlantic. Let's see the intelligence reports. So USSR lost 23 points. Intelligence reports behind the enemy lines, doesn't really matter. Oh, what's that? Mechanized spotted in St. John's, Canada. They could start shipping those out, I don't know. We got the other Nebeltruppen. Let's put it here. Now, this one's not upgraded. Alright, I think that's it for the turn. A bit worried about that submarine there. Let's check the research. Naval anti-sub is at 35. And we have the funding to start another research going. But that's going to be in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching this one. See you there. Bye-bye.